Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Delta SkyMiles airplane pilot speaking. I want to extend a warm welcome aboard this flight. My name is Captain Simon, and I have the privilege of being your captain today. Joining me in the cockpit is First Officer Katz, and together with our dedicated cabin crew, we are committed to ensuring you have a safe and pleasant journey with us.
What's up everybody? Simon here. In this video, we're going to go ahead and talk about the Delta SkyMiles changes that have recently happened, and American Express customers are furious. Delta has made quite a few big changes that are coming out in 2024 for their Delta SkyMiles program. You want to stay tuned to this one. I'll give you my opinion on it as well. Before I do that, I always ask that you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Check out the latest podcasts I have coming out. There are some inspirational people on there, some of the best real estate salespeople, jiu-jitsu masters, business people, entrepreneurs, people that have lost everything and gained everything in regards to success we cover on the channel, on the podcast. The first several episodes are going to be launched on this channel, and the other episodes will be on a separate channel. So let's get into this Delta SkyMiles big change video. I'll give you my thoughts on what's going on. That may know, Delta actually had a very good standing relationship with American Express. If you had the Amex Platinum or the Amex Centurion, you were very likely to get upgraded on your travel from economy to business, etc. So it was a great program. I personally used it so many times in my life that I am upset about this change as well. So starting 2024, the earning status on your Delta SkyMiles will be based on money you spend, not based on the amount of miles you travel, which is pretty sad. To earn MQDs or Medallion, you have to spend a certain amount of money. The Silver Medallion status will start at $6,000 spent, while the Gold Medallion status will start at $12,000 that you have to spend with Delta. Platinum Medallion is $18,000, and Diamond Medallion, which is the status I had, is $35,000. Now the good news is you don't have to spend it on just airfare. It could be spent on other types of travel, including hotels, etc. And of course, people that have Delta loyalty cards like a Delta American Express will earn even more qualifying dollars for every dollar that they spend. So $10 for every Delta SkyMiles Reserve card that you have, and $20 if you have the Delta SkyMiles Platinum and the SkyMiles Business Card. Now, what's interesting is these changes won't impact your 2024 status. They will impact your 2025 status, but everything goes into effect in 2024, which is pretty crazy in my opinion. Now, after all of this has been said, the biggest change is happening to the status of the lounges, which is one of the biggest travel perks. This is why everyone pays every year for an annual credit card. Delta is restricting access to American Express members depending on status, and I find that to be very difficult to swallow and very bad news for any platinum holder out there that travels a lot. Starting 2024 in January 1st, actually, Delta SkyMiles Platinum and Delta SkyMiles Platinum American Express business cards will no longer have access to traveling or to the lounges while you're traveling, I should say, which is very upsetting. To make matters worse, flyers with basic economy tickets will not have access at all, no matter the status with Delta. And starting February 1st in 2024, the American Express Platinum holders and the Delta American Express Reserve Card or the Delta Reserve Card by American Express holders will have their access limited to number of visits at these lounges. So they are capping us. Platinum card holders will only have 6 visits a year, while Reserve Delta or Delta Reserve card holders will have up to 10 visits a year. Guys, I don't know about you, but this is very sad news for me as a traveler, probably for you as a traveler, or anyone that really truly enjoys these perks of American Express or any other credit card out there that combines a great travel experience before the airplane boarding and potentially after if you have the Centurion card card where you could visit a lounge afterwards, especially Centurion lounges. However, in this case, Delta is limiting how many times you could use their lounge. And I think that's not a positive thing for a frequent flyer. Now, people are flying a little bit less than maybe before. However, with travel coming back into full swing for people vacationing again and business trips happening again, this is a big no-no from Delta. In my opinion, it devalues the American Express Platinum card, it devalues the Delta Reserve card, and it becomes a problem for anyone considering one card versus the other. This all makes sense as to why American Express is building out their own lounges, because they're tired of airlines dropping them every time. If American Express could have an airport lounge at every single big airport in the world, they would have no worry in some sense as far as lounge access. Of course, the upgrades won't happen because of partnerships with the airlines, but the airlines are basically doing whatever they want. And as someone that owns a company that's in air travel, I totally understand that the airlines do regulate whatever they want to. So if you're interested in what I do, check out flightslux.com. That's flightslux.com. And we handle all types of travel needs. However, I do feel the pain of our travelers who are constantly caught up in these changes with the airlines and these increases in prices, increases in fees. So whether they're counting 1 point for every $10 you spend on travel or 1 point for every $20 you spend on travel, depending on your status, that is a big change to some of its most loyal customers. And the Delta SkyMiles programs was one of the best programs out. It was one of the biggest partners of American Express, even bigger than Continental at the time, which is back in the days when American Express was offering Continental as part of the Star Alliance membership, where you could get access to United lounges as well. That relationship has ended, and American Express also lost Alaska or did not renew the Alaska contracts for whatever reason. So the Star Alliance program has faded. Now the Delta program is limiting you from being able to access its lounges on a regular basis. What's happening in the credit card industry world is the lack of control American Express or other credit cards are having over these big airlines, and it's costing clients the best experience that they could have while traveling, and that is a no-no. And customers are very upset, and some of them are angry. Some of them have been loyal members for decades, and they've seen the changes and the raising of value to be spent to earn their status from $20,000 now to $35,000. And overall, what people are worried is they're going to lose their status. They're also upset at the fact that there are limited upgrades available as it is, as the airlines are selling even more premium tickets than before. However, with this big change, I am just a bit worried that the American Express Platinum holders are going to be very affected, and they are going to take in the brunt of the changes that have happened with Delta. I'm not even talking about the loyal Delta customers that have been so loyal to Delta, which offers a very premium travel experience and a premium product. Yet we are going to have changes continuously happening. And I think it's because everything is getting more expensive, from gas to travel to food to employee costs to maintaining a business, etc., fuel. So Delta has to cut corners somewhere with other airlines. And ultimately, when things get more expensive, the consumers such as you and I are affected. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the big changes that Delta has, where they have basically changed from having your dollars earned, or your points, medallion dollars earned, I should say, raising that plateau and having them earned based on how much you spend, the limited access with your American Express Platinum and your Delta Reserve card, and just basically overall what's happening in the industry. Let me know in the comments what you see coming. I had a video just past week that said maybe a Platinum is going to be $1,000 a year, and a lot of people have commented on that video in worry that this may actually happen. And guess what, guys? Gas was also priced at $1 before. Now it's $6 here in the Bay Area. So I'm not surprised. Anyway, if you like this video, if you enjoyed it, please comment below, subscribe, and hit the like button for us to support the channel. Check out some of my podcasts. Thank you for watching.